Hello, my friends. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your holidays were good if you're catching this when I'm posting. I guess New Year's is a couple days away still, but we're here and we're tuning into the field of light, of loving awareness and truth, and bring through messages. Okay. I'm seeing some kind of puppy, brown dog, little dog. Even if it's not a puppy, it could be a dachshund or I'm not sure what I'm seeing, or I'm seeing like Scrappy Doo from Scooby-Doo, like the little guy. I don't know why that sign is coming through for somebody here. I'm also seeing a journal or a dream journal or like an angel synchronicity journal or something, but there's an angel-esque quality to this journal thing, image that I'm picking up here. Okay. And I'm seeing something about a ring. I don't know if this is a family ring, a romantic partnership ring, or just a ring of yours. I don't know. A mood ring, it could be any kind of ring that's coming through as significant. I'm seeing the color baby blue, a light blue, soft, gentle blue. Okay, let's get some cards for you. Okay, there's a timeline jump happening. There's a like quantum leap, timeline hop. It's like you're moving into a higher vibrational timeline and existence and reality because you've been shedding a lot. Okay, that's what's coming up. And there just may be a little bit of like sense of danger, just, and I say sense of danger, perception of it, just because it's like change. Okay, as you're hopping from one disc of reality, one level to the next. And obviously this is just in linear human terms. But things are about to get very interesting for you, is what I'm hearing. Very unexpected, in a good way, but just not in the way that you expected. That's what's coming through for you right now. And there's this spiritual tinge to this, that like, as in like, in new experiences that you're having that feel quite spiritual, but then they also feel super grounded and level with you, but also extremely positive, and like there's a light to it that just feels a little intense almost. So I don't know what this is. I'm almost getting like a mentor for somebody coming through, or just a collaborator, or I don't know, another energy, or a few different energies sort of coming into your field that show you an aspect of yourself that you're learning. Okay. Oh wow, and I'm actually seeing what this card is. The images are abstract, so I don't know them fully, but this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is that growth and expansion and building. Okay, for some reason I'm seeing like in like Kill Bill, or like those martial artists who hit rocks or walls to like build up, to like slowly kind of like micro shatter their knuckles to like strengthen them for some reason. So you may be encountering some resistance or a little bit of an agitating or abrasive energy in certain ways to kind of build up your resilience, is what's showing up here. And I'm seeing lightning strikes, so it's like sudden development, sudden realization, sudden shifts, sudden manifestations, out of the blue, unplanned, you know. I'm hearing blue moon, so I don't know if that's related to a specific song, or something specific that's meaningful to you. But like once in a blue moon, like lightning striking, like just in the precise place that you needed to. It's like, I don't know, that's what's coming through in the field. And this isn't something that you can logic or plan or even pre-conceptualize really. But this is the consciousness that you're in, where everything becomes spontaneous. What is this about, Divine? What is this about? Yeah, there's definitely a powerful new energetic pathway opening up to you that does feel like it involves other people or a select few people that are relevant. This may have to do with an intense soul connection coming through, whether it's romantic or platonic or spiritual collaboration, something business, I'm not sure. But this energy that's coming in on your path feels like a representation of your masculine energy, okay? So there's like a masculinity coming through in the field here that feels more grounding and solid and stable, and like where they've mastered aspects that you are working on and learning once again, but it's all reflective of parts of you. That's what I'm getting. Parts of you that you have not seen before, or that maybe you've avoided for a while, avoided like investing in. This person's going to represent that in some kind of way, or these relationships, or just the field, right? You don't want to pinpoint it on one person, but this is just the way that this experience is emerging in your field, it feels like, if this is your message. But it feels creative, and it feels like an adventure, and it feels like there's passion, curiosity, and like verve, and like nerve, and like greatness here in some way. What else is this? What else is this showing, Spirit? For some of you, this is a romantic connection, okay? Or just, if it's not romantic, it's a very passionate, soul-based connection. But oftentimes these are catalytic, romantic sort of unions. I don't know that this is like forever energy necessarily, but it's significant. It might be, but it feels more so like this, like zhoo, 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 like this engine, this generator of energy that's like created through proximity with you and someone coming in your field. And that's not to put anything on another person outside of you. Once again, this is a reflection of who you're being as yourself, and this is so spontaneous and unplanned. That's the energy, big time. You're just being met more so through how life is squeezing you and shifting you and redirecting you in ways that may feel a little scary or out of your control. You're just being met somewhere along the path. And you might be being met in stages by different energies that are leading up to something more like that clicks more, But like you're in it now. If this is your message, you are in it, in this energy now. And it's not like, what do I need to do? It's like, well, you have no other choice but to do what you've been doing because it's happening, that kind of feeling. What else is coming through in the from the divine field? Yeah, this shift is bringing up scarcity mindset, lack mindset. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the Tower card showing up. 5 Pentacles, Tower, okay? Trying to remove the glare there. So what feels dramatic to your nervous system, or like a shock, or where you feel rattled a little bit by changes that are happening, it's all happening to bring up old patterns and programs and ways of thinking and relating with yourself and life mentally, that where like this stuff is coming up and being shaken out through experience, essentially. And this is not a warning, this is not to scare you, this is just if you feel this emerging, or if you feel this happening for you, it's just, again, it's a byproduct of jumping timelines quite quickly, It brings up the fear of all the ways in which you felt limited before, where you were existing within a comfort zone that felt so normal that it felt like that was all life could be until now, and now it feels like you're being squeezed or pushed or pressured or whatever. But there's a sense of safety and being held and met by your reality because it's all you, right? It's just sometimes when a plane is taking off, there's turbulence and you just move through it and things level out, okay? because we're seeing that after the 10 of Swords, we're seeing the Ace of Swords, which is a reset in that mental energy. It's a new clarity that's emerging, that feels rejuvenating. Okay, but then we're also seeing the Six of Wands, which is triumph over difficulty and obstacle. It's a success card, okay? And there's this yellow energy that I'm noticing, so this is a more solid sense of personal identity that's being formed through these experiences. It's just happening viscerally, you know? But Four of Pentacles is telling me that you're safe, you're protected, okay? This is also just, you know, showing where you hold on to, where you have held on too tightly to things in your reality, not understanding or fully being conscious that like you're safe and secure, you're allowed to expand and grow, and you're not going to be destroyed in this level up process. That's what this is, okay? Six of Swords, things leveling out, okay? Things moving forward in a more peaceful way at the right time. With Temperance and Two of Wands, yeah. You're gonna be given the space to regulate. You are being given the space to regulate and balance and let yourself come into neutral, come into center with that King of Swords. Again, this new level of clarity and maturity. And I don't like to use the word earn, but like you've earned it. You've earned it. You've done so much of the work. And a lot of that work is in letting go and allowing things to come up and purge. That's what a lot of the work is, right? Queen of Pentacles, safety. You are safe with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. You're safe in this level up and in this initiation into the next cycle of life that is, you know, rejuvenated and fresh, and where there's new connection and relationship. Three of Cups, Death card, the Fool, okay? New relationships that represent this new chapter, that are positive, but that may be different in flavor than what you've known up until this point. So, I want to ask about soul union, because obviously it's happening within yourself right now. You're being catalyzed and aligned. So, for some of you, this may involve relocating, travel. For a few of you, I feel it is 100%. Taking a leap on yourself, betting on yourself. All right. So when it comes to soul union, relationship and partnership codes, what's coming through? Ace of Cups, first card out. Wow. A beautiful new opening into vulnerability, sharing yourself, letting yourself be seen by others, but first by yourself, which you've already been doing, but also being poured into from people who have good intentions and see you and value what they feel with you and from you, for you, okay? It's a new experience of people and of yourself through relationship. The only way we can truly know ourselves is through relationship, right? But it's not just people that we're in a relationship with. It's all of our different parts. It's life, it's money, it's self-trust, it's our creativity, our action versus inaction. You know, we're in relationship with all of it. It's all a dance. But this is it, like the cells of your being are opening up right now to receive and live more authentically and openly, which creates more ease, you know. So what else is coming through relationally, partnership-wise, love-wise? What else is coming through? Oh, yeah, it's like there's an old framework of relationship and union that's just falling away. Okay, and you may just be a little bit like, still kind of like holding on to what you can of this old identity, relational identity, but then feeling like it's taking from you more than it's giving to you. And you're just letting yourself be easy on your own. Rest and recover from the old way that was, again, controlling you, siphoning you, where you were allowing these relationships to trap you, and you were claiming victimhood through allowing connection that was not truly honoring of who you were in this growth process. Okay? And you're just learning like how this all feels. You're just experiencing it like for the first time, even what this full letting go feels like, and how it can feel really uncomfortable and upsetting and scary. And you are afforded the time and space to process this on your own, okay? But this is the very thing allowing right relationship to anchor in an organic way. That's not based in fantasy, fantasizing, going outside of yourself, getting lost in the possibilities, but really grounding in the practical, moment-to-moment, day-to-day rightness within self that naturally leads you into right relationship, right? Without you needing to go all out here into all the different possibilities, into the creations of your imagination, which are all useful to a point, but then it's about the embodiment, right? And that's and the sort of detached clarity of self that says, I trust so cleanly and clearly that what's for me is meeting me, and I can't miss it, and it can't miss me. I just have to be present with what's here and now and not run away from it or escape it. And continue choosing, moving in the direction that is for me, and not waiting for anybody to catch up, or you know what I mean? Not getting weighed down by anyone else who may not be there or be going in the same direction right now, and just like making a judgment call for some of you. But all that said, you're still on an incredible new journey that's unlike anything you've experienced before, that is for sure. It's just you're adjusting to it. Your whole system is adjusting to it. Final message, yeah, the Empress. You're relaxing more into a place in your own process, in your own time of relaxing into this like feeling held by the soil of your own reality, and trusting the process, and trusting how you're responding to life more so, and even trusting that old responses and old programs, if they come up, it's not destroying you, right? It's just saying this is not the way anymore. This belief, this pattern that I've had, it just hurts me unnecessarily, and it's choosing beauty and life, in spite of everything that's happening or not happening, or the discomfort. It's like there's still beauty and joy and lushness and sensuality in just the existence of being you, right? So that's really the vibe that I'm getting for you. Where you are right now, it's not a logical game. It's not a logical game, and sometimes when we step back into the mind and like analyzing things and trying to like, attach to something mentally and make it make sense, it's like sometimes that's still the old programming taking us out of this very raw, visceral, primordial-esque transformation that we're going through. And it makes sense, it's understandable. We're human, we're seeking for an anchor to identify with, to feel safe. But if it's in the mind, like I'm being shown, if it's in the mind, that's not actual safety. That's not what actual safety is. Living in the headspace, in the imagination realm, in the mind, relationally, spiritually, it can serve as a creative inspiration, but then like it's about the embodiment in your day-to-day, moment-to-moment living that really brings it all together and into harmony within the self. Okay, So that's what's coming through. Relationally, again, positive energy showing up for you. That's like a match, soul match energy coming through. But just, you're being delivered to it, and it's being delivered to you, and your mind is not going to be very helpful at this point in the process. So yeah, that's the reading that I have for you. I hope this resonates and helps. I'm going to leave my email in the description box if you want a personal reading, and I'll send you the information on that. And take good care. Happy New Year, if that's when you're catching this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.